to you guys about ETH GATE. Alright guys, back here, Degen Lifer. So if you guys have not heard about ETH GATE was trending on Twitter a few days ago. And here are some of the posts that I saw while I was searching through ETH GATE. Now, ETH GATE has something to do with the SEC and the corruption between Ethereum and the SEC, and going and elaborate more about XRP, because right now XRP is being sued by the SEC for having unregistered securities. Well, the XRP, during the lawsuit, and with the support of the judge, is saying that they have overwhelming evidence that the SEC is playing favorites, that they received a bribe from Ethereum, which is kind of part of the ETH GATE, and they're being favored by the SEC, and they're not being treated fairly, even though Ethereum did the exact same stuff that XRP has done, but the SEC is going after XRP and not Ethereum. XRP has spent over $100 million to fight in this lawsuit, guys. It is a huge lawsuit, huge battle. And they actually might have a chance of winning this, and this is going to be huge for crypto. But getting back into the ETH GATE. So here it says, we're going to take a look at this video. Gary says ETH should register as a security. Are the walls caving in on ETH? Will Ethereum be the next on the SEC target? Do you think ETH GATE will expose them all? Who are these involved? Who are the ETH whales? Retweet. Thanks, man. So yeah, let's take a look at this, guys. Let me turn this up.
Reason that I have come to view that they should be.
Quality of video is not very good, guys. I'm getting this off Twitter, so bear with me here.
Four offerings. One of the four that they do. Ethereum, I believe there's a strong case, a strong legal case. It was a security.
Yeah, I think it's a very. I would not want that task. It's a hard job figuring out. Is Ethereum security? Maybe it used to be, but no, it's not now. And no, it's not a security.
Ethereum, I believe there's a strong case, a strong legal case. It was a security.
And they've invented a new concept, essentially, a new quasi-legal construct of sufficiently decentralized.
This is huge, guys.
To describe
this is going to be huge.
Sort of after the fact, decide that they are not in fact securities and can trade freely.
Ethereum, I believe there's a strong case, a strong legal case. It was a security.
No, it's not a security.
They keep showing it.
So I actually think that the SEC is doing a pretty good job in the United States. We've had lots of discussions with those people over the years.
It was an investment contract in 2014.
So this is the ETH GATE, guys. This video is Gary Gensler basically saying there's overwhelming evidence that ETH is a security, but why are they not going after ETH? Why are they going after XRP? That's the problem here, folks. This is why it's called ETH GATE.
Similar to all other initial coin offerings, they were careful, they were clever, but they still, I think, were a duck and waddles and quacks like a duck.
If it walks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's what he's saying.
And have a fully legal
Bill Hinman recently outlined the approach we take to evaluate whether a digital asset is a security.
Monkeypox is scarier than COVID, bro. It is, actually. You don't want to get monkeypox.
On our website.
A fully legal blockchain-based decentralized organization to govern your system.
Ethereum, I believe there's a strong case, a strong legal case. It was a security.
Senator Gillibrand or Senator Loomis, one of them made a comment that after speaking with Gary Gensler, that he agreed that Bitcoin and Ethereum were commodities. But recently, as you know, Gary Gensler would not say that about Ethereum.
You guys hear it? So back then, they were saying Bitcoin and Ethereum. I remember this back in 2018. I remember the announcement when they said Ethereum was not a security, they thought it was a commodity. I remember that. That totally made a lot of the crypto community really hyped and excited. Like, wow, we could get to work, you know? We don't have to go through all this regulations and following with the SEC to initial these coins and this and that. We were good to go, right? Well, now they have changed their mind, and that's not good, guys. Why are we changing our mind here?
He said, I'm only comfortable saying that about Bitcoin, which goes to Charlie's point is, are they getting worried about Ethereum right now? And so I'd really like to know whether or not Gensler told one of those senators that.
That's funny, because Gensler is on the record famously in the New York Times story when he was at MIT that he thought Ethereum was an unregistered security.
Yep.
Who's an unregistered security? He did not. He said Bitcoin no, but
there's a strong case that it could be classified as security.
Ethereum, I believe there's a strong case, a strong legal case. It was security.
Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Is Ethereum a security or not? Curious to find out. Here's another video here. Congress investigating the SEC, Bill Heinemann and Jay Clayton over China ties around ETH GATE is the national security issue of our time. Who will be the American hero who calls for this to be investigated? All the evidence is here. Jay Clayton was warned and ignored it. Let's take a look at this, guys.
For our own economic standing.
Really is a very serious concern that I've found about national security and about American competitiveness. And I think that's very compelling. I found it to be very sincere, and I think that's something that we can't forget either.
Actually, maybe just to quickly pick up on the national security element, because that's, I've heard like a national imperative. It's important for our own economic standing to remain on the forefront of innovation. But how does that fit into national security for you?
I think when you look at traditional schools of thought around geopolitical power, you have, of course, military power, and you have economic power, and you have the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. So I think people are very concerned that should, because of these innovations in digital assets in particular, if there really is a movement towards certain stablecoins, for example, payment stablecoins that are not, clearly they're not digital fiat because that would be a CBDC. And they're also not tokenized commercial bank money. And so if there's ambiguity over that regulation and over what those stablecoins might be, people are really worried that that's going to be a movement away from the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. And that is a national security issue for the United States, as well as a deeply monetary policy issue as well. So that's just one example. But of course, if you have other things, if you have innovation, if you have capital investment, if you have talent, all moving offshore, that's something that people see as a concern as well. And you've seen that with other sectors that have moved offshore that can put the U.S. at a competitive disadvantage. It can be detrimental, to our standing in the world. And I think from COVID, you've seen some issues when you've had, we've got a lack of onshoring facilities. And so this is really, I think, things that people are thinking about, and it's things that people are concerned about. And I think there are also concerns about what does it mean, again, from a geopolitical perspective, if should another currency arise as the world's reserve currency, or if there's a non-state currency, so to speak, that becomes a world's reserve. That's another thing that I think people are very concerned about.
Wow, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.
Really
ETH GATE, is Ethereum a security or is it not? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Give credit to Digital Asset Investor Twitter account for this video, and also Notorious XRP for posting this video as well. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you guys into the next video. Peace.